प्रियंका सीरीज के पहले वीडियो में मैंने कवर किया था कि कैसे प्रियंका चोपड़ा और गौरी खान अच्छे दोस्त हुआ करते थे एंड हाउ प्रियंका बिट्रेड गौरी एज अ फ्रेंड व्हेन शी हैड एन अफेयर विद शाहरुख। और फिर दूसरे वीडियो में मैंने इस बारे में बात की थी कि क्यों प्रियंका और निक जोनास की शादी पीआर मैरिज या कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैरिज है। और आज के इस वीडियो में आई एम गोइंग टू ब्रेक सम मोर मिसकॉन्सेप्शंस, जैसे कि लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि प्रियंका एंड शाहरुख का ब्रेकअप हो गया था उसके हॉलीवुड जाने से पहले। नो पिटी नोप नोप, प्रियंका ने बॉलीवुड को छोड़ा था पर शाहरुख को नहीं। वो तब भी उसे डेट कर रही थी जब वो क्वांटिको में एक्टिंग कर रही थी। एज इन अब्राम के पैदा होने के बाद भी प्रियंका एंड शाहरुख वर डेटिंग। एंड इफ यू आर सरप्राइज्ड देन लेट्स गेट इनटू इट एंड टॉक अबाउट इट। बट बिफोर दैट आई एम नॉट मेकिंग एनी एलिगेशंस। You can go ahead and do your own research. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty and all of that. I'm simply presenting in front of everyone what I found out in my research. द फर्स्ट टाइम वार्निंग बेल्स वेंट ऑफ इन माई हेड जब मैंने प्रियंका का ये इंटरव्यू सुना था विद दैक्स सेफर्ड, जहाँ उसने ये बोला था, एंड लिसन वेरी केयरफुली।
So he had a few people being like, call her. So he just DM'd me. And I was like, why don't you text me? Because my social team reads these messages. And he was like, yeah. You just wanted to give me your number. I kind of did.
Yes,
But I didn't want to admit it at that time because I was in a relationship. So
Well, can I
want
ask
to.
quickly, what was your pattern up to that point, to 2018? Were you a serial monogamous? Did you
Yes,
did you
I
date
was in
people for long times?
relationships.
Okay.
6 years, 5 years average. But when Nick texted me in like 16 and slid into my DMs and we started chatting, I was at the end of my last long relationship
Right,
before
right.
Nick.
Did you catch what she said? उसने दो बातें बोली थी। पहली, I was at the end of my previous relationship when Nick slid into my DMs. और दूसरी, she was in long-term relationship of 5 to 6 years. So one thing is established कि Nick से मिलने से पहले she was in a 5-6-year-old relationship with someone. एंड ऑल्सो जब निक स्लिड इनटू हर डीएम्स तब तक में वो दोनों मिले नहीं थे इन रियल लाइफ। दे जस्ट हैड म्यूचुअल फ्रेंड्स जिन्होंने निक से बोला था कि यू गाइस शुड मीट। नाउ हियर इज द थिंग, प्रियंका एंड निक मिले थे पहली बार 2017 में जब दोनों मेट गाला अटेंड कर रहे थे राल्फ लॉरेन के लिए। एंड जस्ट सो यू नो, हर साल मेट गाला ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है ऑन द फर्स्ट मंडे ऑफ मे। 2017 में ये 1 मई को हुआ था। तो क्लियरली जब निक स्लिड इनटू हर डीएम्स तो वो उसने 1 मई से पहले किया होगा, बिकॉज उसके बाद दे मेट ईच अदर इन रियल लाइफ।
I was afraid of, you know, getting into anything at that time. I was afraid like of getting my heart broken. I was afraid of just I had just been through the ringer, and I was just like,
You had been burned in your previous relationship.
yeah. So
Where was the real date? Where did you guys go?
And I wonder who it was that put Priyanka through a wringer. Well, here is a biography of Priyanka Chopra, The Dark Horse, जिसे भारती एस प्रधान ने लिखा था। आप सबको ये बताने के लिए कि मुझे इस बायोग्राफी पे इतना भरोसा क्यों है, आई हैव टू फर्स्ट टेल यू कि भारती एस प्रधान है कौन। तो भारती जी ने शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा के लिए बायोग्राफी लिखी थी जिसे खुद शत्रुघ्न जी ने पर्सनली डिक्टेट किया था और अप्रूव किया था। उसके अलावा वो कई सारे फेमस पब्लिकेशंस की एडिटर और राइटर रह चुकी हैं, जैसे मिड डे, रीडर्स डाइजेस्ट, फेमिना एटसेट्रा। तो शी इज एन इनसाइडर इन बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री एंड मीडिया। नाउ लेट्स गेट इनटू द बायोग्राफी और डायरेक्टली उस हिस्से में चलते हैं जहां शाहरुख खान की बात हुई है। आई एम ऑलवेज इन लव, प्रियंका। आई लव द आइडिया ऑफ लव। I love doing this interview with you. I love the fact that people are watching my film. I'm a die-hard romantic. Everything for me stems from love, said Priyanka. By the time Barfi was released, there was an unexpected entry of a Khan in her life in 2011-12. Now remember this year, 2011-12. The whisper was he swept her off her feet, and after they shot together in Germany for Dawn 2, it became serious enough to create a storm in his marriage. The intensity of this friendship surprised those close to him. Shah Rukh Khan reveled in his image as a family man and was not known to be an off-screen Casanova, but this seemed no passing fancy. There were whispers about their trysts where discretion was of primary importance, from his fetching up in a nondescript car to avoid recognition to backdoor dates at his workplace. There was also the inevitable taking sides, as friends like Karan Johar stood by wife Gauri Khan against the other woman. For the first time, Priyanka was entangled with a man who matched her in every way. Sharp, witty, knowledgeable, and well-traveled, with friends in high places outside their little film circle. Shah Rukh could dance at a wedding with as much charm as he could deliver a sensible lecture at Yale University. आग दोनों तरफ से लगी है. The fire is on both sides. A common cliche in the film industry was used to describe how close they did become and how passionate the mutual attraction was. Perhaps to make up for not being able to flaunt her openly, it is believed that the man did everything he could do to please the lady and prove to her how much she meant to him. One friend said that because he would get her anything she wanted, she had wittily nicknamed him concierge. Concierge is a pun on concierge, जिसका मतलब होता है कोई ऐसा इंसान जो आपके लिए काइंड ऑफ सब कुछ करता है. वो बेसिकली आपका सर्वेंट होता है. So concierge is a twist on that because Shahrukh was apparently doing everything for her. This time more than Priyanka, who always protected her privacy, it was the man who desired that it remain a secret liaison. He was married, he had an image he wasn't about to sully, and they ended up having more lover stiffs than romantic evenings. One incident that had the media circles abuzz involved the daily newspaper that broke the story of a surrogate baby for Shahrukh and wife Gauri in May 2013. When the paper carried the story, a livid Shahrukh Khan went after the entertainment editor of the paper and correspondent who had filled the story, insisting on a post-midnight meeting with them on the road. Explanation was that this was not the way he wanted the lady, as in Priyanka, to know about the new baby. But whatever the fights that ensued between them, it's a relationship that lasted 6 long years, though he would not and could not make it official, and it was apparent to all but her. Notice इसमें क्या कहा है? The relationship lasted for 6 long years. Now let's do a little calculation. According to the book, SRK and Priyanka got together during the shooting of Dawn 2 somewhere around 2011, and this was a relationship that lasted for 6 long years. और प्रियंका ने भी इंटरव्यू में यही कहा था that she was in a 5-year average to 6-year relationship, and it was late 2016 जब निक जोनास ने उसे मैसेज किया था पहली बार, which was at the end of her previous relationship. तो अगर आप 2011 में 5.5 साल या 6 साल जोड़ लीजिए, खुद पता चल जाएगा that Priyanka and SRK were very much still together when she left for Hollywood, and even when Quantico was airing. In fact, they were still together at least till late 2016. यानी प्रियंका की शादी से बस 1.5-2 साल पहले तक. And for the people who don't know, Quantico 2015 से आना शुरू हुआ था. They were together even after Quantico was shot and was airing on screen. There are 2 more incidents that I want to share. पहला, जब क्वांटिको रिलीज हुआ था ना एंड उसके प्रमोशंस के लिए प्रियंका एंड टीम एक टॉक शो पर गए थे, तो वहां पे उसके को स्टार्स ने बताया था कि प्रियंका के बॉयफ्रेंड ने उसे सेगवे बोर्ड्स या सेगवे स्कूटर दोनों में से कोई एक गिफ्ट किया था. अब एग्जैक्टली वो क्या था मुझे वो याद नहीं है, लेकिन सेगवे का ही था. एंड दीस को स्टार्स दे यूज्ड टू स्टील इट ऑल द टाइम until that boyfriend purchased the same Segway board for the entire cast and gifted it to them. Now the thing is, Segway boards and scooters are expensive as hell. Plus buying it for the whole cast. Well, let's just say that someone needs to be a bit wealthy to be doing that so casually. Unfortunately, मुझे अभी उसका वीडियो मिल नहीं रहा है, otherwise मैंने उसे भी दिखाया होता यहाँ पे. और ये 6 साल की रिलेशनशिप वाली बात भी चेकआउट होती है प्रियंका के इस सीरीज ऑफ ट्वीट्स से. आप पॉज करके इन ट्वीट्स को पढ़ सकते हैं. अधिकतर ट्वीट्स लेट 2010 से लेकर के 2011 से हैं. एंड शी वाज कॉन्स्टेंटली ट्वीटिंग अबाउट एसआरके लाइक अ मैड वुमन. इसी टाइम पे डॉन 2 की शूटिंग स्टार्ट हुई थी एंड रूमर्स से द सेम थिंग दैट दोनों का अफेयर डॉन 2 की शूटिंग के टाइम ही शुरू हुआ था. तो यहाँ भी ये चेकआउट होता है कि अगर आप 2010 का अंत का टाइम ले लें या फिर 2011 के शुरू का और वहां से 5.5-6 साल जोड़ लीजिए तो वो रिलेशनशिप 2016 तक चलती है. Then do you remember this infamous brown jacket incident?
And
It's a hoodie.
yeah, and it's my airport jacket, but it belonged to an ex-boyfriend. That's
Can you still smell him?
God, I hope not. No, now you only smell me.
Why did you keep this jacket?
Things get exchanged, but this one I really, really loved because it's just, I don't know, it kind of became mine.
Right.
It stopped being his, like, after it stayed back at my house once, and then I just kind of wore it. And then
Did he ever want it back?
he asked for it, and I said no. I was like, no, that's what happens in relationships. Sorry. It's Dolce & Gabbana, and it was just, it's the best thing on airports.
हाँ, तो this happened in February 2017, right after their breakup in late 2016 or January of 2017, and she made sure to rub it in SRK and Gauri's face. By the way, शो का नाम Dirty Laundry था, and Priyanka took it a bit too literally. She really took SRK's used and dirty laundry with her to the show. So this was the correct series of events. 2010-2011 में SRK PC fell in love while shooting for Dawn 2. इसी बीच गौरी एंड एसआरके हैड देयर थर्ड चाइल्ड थ्रू सरोगेसी इन 2013 और लोगों को लगता है कि दिस इज वेयर एसआरके एंड प्रियंका's relationship ended when SRK and Gauri gave their marriage one more try by having a fresh start, having a baby and all of that. But no, it continued. जब प्रियंका बॉलीवुड से boycotted थी, जब प्रियंका left for Hollywood. In fact, even when she was shooting for Quantico and Baywatch, their relationship still continued. 2016 में during the end of her relationship with SRK, Nick messaged her. Then in late 2016 या 2017 के शुरू में SRK and प्रियंका broke up. And then in February 2017, she goes on Dirty Laundry to literally air SRK's Dirty Laundry और फिर जानबूझकर एक ट्वीट को लाइक करती है. The tweet was something like this: Did Priyanka just confirm that SRK was her ex on Dirty Laundry? और फिर जब इस बात पे कंट्रोवर्सी होने लगती है, then she conveniently unliked that tweet. And then in May 2017, as in Dirty Laundry के 2 या 3 महीने बाद, she meets Nick Jonas in real life for Met Gala, and after that they start fake dating, I mean lavender dating in 2018. And in the end of 2018, on 1st December, both Nick and Priyanka took their lavender vows to cover for each other in public until death or divorce does them apart. You know, sometimes I wonder, is it possible that it was SRK जिसने अपने connections use करके पीसी का career Bollywood से Hollywood में shift किया था? I mean, look, Priyanka का career went downhill in Bollywood because of Gauri and Karan. And despite all of this, Priyanka was very clearly still dating him. अब usual situations में ना, no girlfriend would stay with the married guy even though एक तरफ उसका career तबाह हो रहा है उस affair की वजह से और दूसरी तरफ her married man can never go public about his relationship with her. So why would she stay even after her ruined career? What was she getting out of that? Now this is just my personal opinion and I might be wrong, but I think that SRK has a lot of connections in Hollywood. I mean, he's literally one of the richest actors in the whole world. So I won't be surprised if he used his connections to pull some strings for Priyanka. And before somebody says in the comment section कि SRK के इतने connections है ही तो अपने बच्चों को Hollywood shows के थ्रू ही लॉन्च क्यों नहीं कर दिया? तो here is the thing, उसके लिए ना एक्टिंग भी आनी चाहिए इंसान को. आप ऐसी एक्टिंग के साथ हॉलीवुड में लॉन्च नहीं हो सकते हो.
No, don't say that. तो फिर क्या बोलूं? Just forgive me, please. Okay, fine.
Priyanka can actually act. She is one of the best actresses in Bollywood to be precise. So just a push from SRK and she made her mark in Hollywood. So this was all about Priyanka and SRK's long-standing affair. And I also want to give my 2 cents about whole Gauri having Abram in the middle of her husband's affair with another woman and not leaving her husband at all, no matter how long the affair went on. So Gauri's best friend is Kejo, and here is an excerpt from his autobiography in Unsuitable Boy. You find me one marriage that has opportunity and hasn't succumbed to it. Cynical as that sounds, it's part of urban life. Marriages go through ups and downs, but people don't like to see it on screen. They experience it at home, brush it under the carpet and move on. There is a huge latent hypocrisy in our society, especially in a country and culture like ours. We don't like to acknowledge infidelity. I have a simple theory. I am one of those people who feel that if you want to save your home and marriage, don't consider sexual infidelity as infidelity. Sometimes consider it as an error. Forgive and move on. Turn your back if you need to. I mean it for both men and women. In fact, I find more and more women succumbing to it, and sometimes I feel so proud. I am friendly with a lot of couples, so I get to hear both sides of the story. So he feels so proud that more and more women are succumbing to it, succumbing to their husbands cheating on them. And I also remember Alia Bhatt saying something similar, that she doesn't consider physical infidelity as infidelity. I wonder if it's Karan's brainwashing effect that the women, the married women around him, suddenly end up becoming comfortable with sexual infidelity of their husbands. I guess Karan must be proud of Gauri now. And about Abram being born right in the middle of SRK's affair, तो वो एक बड़ा रीजन हो सकता है to stop शाहरुख from divorcing Gauri. I mean, मैं काफी वक्त से ये सुन रही हूँ कि दोनों वेस्ट में और अब इंडिया में भी ऐसे बहुत सारे कपल्स होते हैं जो आपस में नहीं बनने की वजह से भी डिवोर्स नहीं लेते हैं, मगर बस तब तक ही जब तक उनके बच्चे बड़े होकर कॉलेज के लिए मूव आउट नहीं कर जाएं. As soon as children are out of the house, पेरेंट्स डिवोर्स का प्रोसेस शुरू कर देते हैं. दिस इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड एज ग्रे डिवोर्स, वेयर यू आर डिवोर्सिंग योर पार्टनर एट एन ओल्डर एज. नाउ लुक, ड्यूरिंग 2013-14, एज इन एट द पीक ऑफ SRK's affair, दोनों आर्यन और सुहाना were about to become complete adults. After that, if Shahrukh was so much in love with PC, then he could have initiated divorce with Gauri. But Gauri insisting and then having a third child, as in Abram, would basically throw a wrench in that plan of SRK. क्योंकि अब अब्राम को भी बड़ा होने में at least 18 to 20 years लगेंगे. And there is no way any affair partner is going to stay with her husband for so long without any official status. और exactly वही हुआ. Because look, Abram's birth came out of nowhere. The last time they had a child was more than a decade ago, when Suhana was born in 2000. Plus Gauri was 42 at the time when Abram was born, which was way past the age when women generally have children. Also, it was surrogacy. So I don't think that Gauri even wanted to go through the entire process of pregnancy and childbirth again after more than a decade. And look, no matter how long the affair remained between PC and SRK, at the end of the day, SRK didn't divorce or leave his children. और जब मैं गौरी के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से इस पूरी सिचुएशन को देखती हूँ ना, इट मेक्स सेंस टू मी व्हाई शी डिड व्हाट शी डिड. नॉट ओनली डिड शी प्रोटेक्टेड हर प्रॉपर्टीज एंड नेटवर्थ, मोस्ट ऑफ विच इज ऑल्सो टाइड टू शाहरुख, बट शी ऑल्सो secured her children's future. As in, look at the other two Khans. No, not this one. He is too busy abusing his girlfriends and then never marrying them. I mean these two, Saif and Amir. Amrita Singh से डिवोर्स के बाद Saif was basically absent from both of his older kids' life. Amrita raised them. In fact, जब सारा का NCB ड्रग्स वाला इशू भी चल रहा था, after सुशांत सिंह राजपूत passed away, उस वक्त सैफ अली खान conveniently left Mumbai with Kareena to go on some vacation or something. I mean, that is just a proof of how little he cares for his children from his first marriage. Same with Amir Khan. अपने डिवोर्स के बाद he was almost not there for his older kids as well. So I understand if Gauri did what she did for her children, her future, her wealth, and also to maintain her lifestyle. Honestly, if I was at her place, I would have done the exact same thing. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, आई वॉन्ट टू टॉक अबाउट समथिंग जिसके बारे में मैंने पिछले वीडियो में भी बात करी थी. सो फॉर द वंस हु डोंट नो, प्रियंका एक बिल्डिंग की ओनर थी जहाँ पे एक स्पा चल रहा था, करिश्मा स्पा के नाम से. वो स्पा बेसिकली स्पा के आड़ में प्रोस्टिट्यूशन का रैकेट था. और शुरू में प्रियंका ने कहा था कि उसे नहीं पता था कि यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है उसके बिल्डिंग में. शी हैड नो क्लू. मगर फिर बात सामने आई कि प्रियंका उस स्पा की रेगुलर कस्टमर थी और उसकी मॉम का ऑफिस उस स्पा के डायरेक्ट ऑपोजिट था, उसी फ्लोर पे. And PC and her family still denies that they had anything to do with it. However, I showed you the photos of Priyanka with Manik Soni, who was the owner and manager of that spa. And there is something else that I found out after making my second video, कि मानिक सोनी ने अपना एक और स्पा खोला था कलिस्ता स्पा के नाम से, जो करिश्मा स्पा का ही सब्सिडियरी ब्रांच है. ये खुला था 2012 में. और पता है, इस स्पा की को ओनर सीमा खान थी, सुहाइल खान की एक्स वाइफ, जो अब सीमा सजदे के नाम से जानी जाती हैं. हाँ, वही फैबुलस वाइफ्स वाली. और कलिस्ता के लॉन्च में पूरे सलमान खान की फैमिली और सोशल सर्कल एज इन फ्रेंड्स एटसेट्रा उमड़ पड़े थे, लाइक सोनाक्षी, कैटरीना, अरोरा सिस्टर्स एंड सो ऑन. And look, I am not blaming these actresses for simply attending an event, but Seema Khan and Sohail Khan, I mean, I don't know. Make your own mind. I just thought कि you guys should know how deep the rot runs in the industry. और करिश्मा स्पा पे जो रेड पड़ी थी वो 2014 में पड़ी थी, वो प्रियंका के बिल्डिंग वाली. मगर ये रही राखी जी, जो इस रेड के जस्ट एक साल बाद मानिक सोनी को अपना भाई पब्लिकली अनाउंस करते हुए उनके लिए उन्होंने पार्टी थ्रो करी थी. और ये कोई अकेला केस नहीं है. मानिक सोनी के हर साल के बर्थडे पे बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटीज आते हैं, रश्मि देसाई, उर्फी जावेद, करणवीर वोहरा, देवोलीना भट्टाचार्य एटसेट्रा. और ये सब फोटोज रेड के बाद की हैं. फॉर गॉड सेक, 3 लड़कियों को रेस्क्यू करना पड़ा था उस रेड में, और इन लोगों को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है कि किस इंसान के साथ नाच रहे हैं. अब क्या ही बोले ऐसे लोगों के बारे में. आई थिंक आई लॉस्ट अ लॉट ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट फॉर राखी एज वेल, नॉट जस्ट फॉर द बॉलीवुड इनसाइडर्स. एंड दैट्स ऑल. इसी के साथ मैं अपना प्रियंका के 3 पार्ट की सीरीज खत्म करती हूँ. अगर आपने पहले 2 पार्ट देखे नहीं है तो आई लिंक इट इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. एंड इज देयर एनी टॉपिक दैट यू वांट मी टू कवर, then drop it in the comment section. In my next video, I'll talk about the real reason that people have a problem with Nepo babies in the modeling industry, and why it seems like Nepo babies are going to eat the modeling industry after destroying Bollywood. It's like they are on a carnage of destroying every industry that they would step foot in. So subscribe if you want to watch similar videos. And until the next time, bye bye.